is pregnant by London on the Track. Baby, and everybody is concerned because we're trying to figure out, is the baby gonna get the nutrients that it needs? Because some of y'all remember a couple of months ago, it was a couple of weeks ago, honestly, Summer Walker was out here talking about, so y'all can feed kids with green apples and green eggs and ham. Like, she can out here feed them with 2 beans and a piece of rice. Like, Summer Walker was out like, girl saying, like, that's why I'm screaming at her and Erykah Badu being on a cover of Anybody Sit Down together. Apparently, Summer Walker loves Erykah Badu. I like Erykah Badu sometimes, but I can only take her in doses because when the Hopetress, we start talking and having her conspiracy theories and all that. Remember, this is the same black woman that was out here saying that, you know, alleging that the reason why, you know, some high school black girls be experiencing sexual assault and all this because of their dresses being too short and they need to be able to wear them longer so they can make the boys pay attention. Something about, there's a long list of some ignorant stuff that Erykah Badu has said throughout the last 2 years that it's really not making no sense. I think Erykah Badu just make music and that's it. Her and her damn talking hat while she around here looking like she work at damn Hogwarts. Summer Walker is pregnant, and everybody's laughing and wondering what's going to happen because Summer Walker was out here dragging a lot of black women and saying that, you know, girl, y'all out here. She was making jokes about like black women getting pregnant and, you know, not having no help from the baby dad. Like, she was out here clowning. And as I remember, like, you and London on the Track was fighting, or something you had posted on your Finsta account. You know, y'all was going back and forth, and it seemed like you was trying to end a relationship with him because you was accusing him of some sort of abuse. So I'm just really confused. And I love Summer Walker. If she's watching this video, I definitely care about her. I think her music is beautiful. But Summer Walker, like, sis, find some peace. Maybe you'll leave the other folks alone because y'all don't be doing no good for the community when y'all be talking down to us. Y'all don't sound no better than Bill Cosby, Barack Obama, and all the other folks who get to this place of just, you know, in this ivory tower, like, I've made it and everybody else needs to follow what I did. And it's just like, no, the world doesn't work like that. It works against black folks. So why don't you, instead of calling out black folks, why don't you call it the system that's preventing black folks from getting this quote unquote ahead? That's the questions that I have. That's the stuff I be concerned about. But, you know, instead of talking about how do we fix the system that is out here harmful to black folks, y'all response is, well, why don't we just tell poor people that they need to be able to only get healthy food? Y'all are the police and the feds at the same time. Mess. Now, speaking of mess, you know, I love good mess. And my favorite homegirl, Monique, has some stuff to say about this whole situation with Will Smith and Janet. And sis, basically kind of like clapped back and said, you know, she shouted out Will Smith and was like, hey, you know, and I talked about this. Let me just back up. I talked about this, about how many black women have been done wrong by someone just mouthing and saying something like they were difficult to work with or something like that in the industry, and it hurt them. So we know that Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah were a part of that. Like, 3 of the most powerful folks in the industry when it comes to like the entertainment industry, and how their words affected Monique's career. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Lee Daniels, you know, said that she was difficult to work with, and then Oprah and Tyler Perry kind of went on with that and kind of just literally killed Monique's career. And Monique, you know, seeing what happened with Janet and Will, she said, I hope that Tyler Perry can step up and wrong his rights and right his wrongs, because, girl, you've done me wrong. And so far, I don't think they've not really done anything. They've not really acknowledged, you know, Monique too much. Oprah's still out here doing interviews with war criminals and stuff, and thinking that she's the grand wizard for blackness and all that. Like, it's just, all of y'all just really ridiculous to me, to be honest. It's just really ridiculous. Like, y'all are kind of really, really harmful to black folks. I think Monique is definitely owed an apology. I did see some conversation about, hey, maybe we should not be out here telling Janet what she deserves and all of these things. Maybe, like, Janet got what she needed, and maybe we should be kind of okay with that. Like, we can't be telling, it's kind of disrespectful to be telling Janet she deserved more. And I'll push back on that. I think this is way bigger than Janet. I think that Janet is joining the long list of black women who have been harmed by some black man who said they were difficult to work with. So it's not even about Janet. It's about when this happens and we find out that it was untrue and how, like, that a person said they're difficult to work with and that they were not difficult to work with. What do we do to compensate the time that was and the money that was lost for that? How do we? Because an apology is not enough. I don't give a damn if Janet I don't give a damn if Janet says she good. I'm not fighting for just Janet. I'm fighting for the other Janets that are being treated right here, like that right now. That's what we fighting for. So if folks don't agree with that, to hell with that. I don't even really give a damn. But it's just the honest truth. And I can see it a little bit. I had to think about it. It's like I can see it being rude to her to tell her that because she needs peace for herself. But I do think we need to be careful of how we engage and tell her. But and I tweeted and responded. I said you deserve so much more. And maybe that was a little too much. Like, girl, no, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I can see that. But it's just like, no, she needs to be compensated, and the other Janets. So I can definitely see that now that I really think about it. But I'm just tired of other black women having to deal with it and then wait 20 something years for some type of closure. Like, I can't deal with that. So Monique had posted her response to this on Instagram, and they got a lot of folks talking. But a lot of folks haven't really came to like protect Monique that much. I guess they scared of her like the Republicans are scared of Donald Trump. Like, they scared to, tell the truth. Like, tell the truth to Oprah and Tyler Perry and all these other folks because they don't want to lose any money. They don't want to lose out any deals and stuff. And it's just like, that is the power. That is the power. Like, I'm not going to speak out against this because I don't want to lose my own spot. And it's just like, sis, you might lose your spot trying to uphold the system that you think is, like, not going to hurt you. Like, it's, I don't know, girl. It be stressing me out. But, girl, let's move on and talk about some other stuff. So we gotta talk about Tanya Sam and this Real Housewives of Atlanta drama because apparently it's been reported that Tanya Sam is no longer going to be a part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 cast. Well, she is not the main cast, but she was a friend of the show. But they said that it's been reported that Tanya Sam has like quit. Tanya Sam said, girl, I am not gonna be out here dealing with this drama, this stripper gate stuff, and me sleeping with a stripper and doing threesome. She said, no ma'am, honey, not with this rich husband, rich fiance I got, no ma'am. So I don't know how true it is. So Tanya Sam did come out on Instagram and said, and responded to it and said, all the stuff that's being reported is simply not true. It's not, and she said she would not entertain it. So I really do hope that Tanya Sam did quit. As much as I love her, I want her to protect herself. It's just like, girl, no, I didn't sign up for this drama. I hope she did quit. But it's just like, girl, Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, a lot of folks leaving the show and a lot of folks ain't coming back. Like, what's going on, girl? What y'all gonna do? I mean, y'all kind of, halted production because somebody tested positive for COVID, one of the production folks. It's just like, girl, season 12 of Real Housewives of Atlanta is, or what is it, season 13? I don't know what season this is. But this season is gonna be quite interesting. So let's talk about music a little bit. I got a couple of things to talk about. One is about our girl Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, was 10 years celebrating the Pink Friday. Came out, beautiful album, beautiful, no skips, literally. I listened to it on the way from the airport. I was like, yes, girl, this is it. Yes, give us everything. She had a 10-year anniversary for Pink Print coming out Friday. And everybody's out here changing their abbeys and stuff on Twitter to pink wigs. You had all these people tweeting and talking about it. And instead of capitalizing off of that and just building off of that hype, Nicki Minaj comes on Twitter with a video of her in an orange wig. I was like, yes, girl, give us nothing. Give us like you're not paying. I hate her team. I hate her team so much. I hate Nicki Minaj's team because they always do her wrong. And Nicki probably does herself wrong too because she's probably out here, needing some pickle juice. But I ain't asking for no pickle juice. But I feel like there should have been talks with all, like she knew about this 10-year stuff for a minute. You should have had filters on Instagram. We should have gotten collaboration with Instagram, Snapchat, pink wig filters. All of these things, like, girl, have a roll out. This is branding. Like, all of this. Like, oh my God, I would have done so much. Pink wigs. Then the HBO documentary that you said that you have, you should have had the documentary ready to be dropped Sunday. Like, what the hell? Like, that should have been already a thing. You come on here with an orange wig, give us nothing, and say the documentary is coming soon. What the hell? Like, it's like you don't even care. I know you just had a child. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you a little bit. But Nicki, I want better for you, girl. This ain't it. not in it. Oh, I hated it so much. Oh, girl, it was stressing me out. I just think that Nicki Minaj is extremely talented, but I just think that whoever is around her in her circles just really don't be looking out for her best interest. Because there should have been pink wigs, filters. There should have been pink wig filters. There should have been, like, HBO Max should have had some type of something. I don't see how you come out like this is the biggest commercial that you have not had to come out the pocket and pay for it. You already did with your first album. The hype was already there. Like, they were talking about you. You were trending. You should have been out here saying HBO should have been ready. Like, and then this is off the hype of the Fresh Prince reunion. Like, you should say, bam, here it is. It's just like, oh my God. I would have been telling them to hurry up. Hold up, we gotta go. Like, this should have been ready. But, whew, girl, y'all be stressing me out so much. I really can't take it. I really can't. I can't. Speaking of folks stressing me out, Joe Biden, if you get your big ticklet, I said big ticklet, you'll get you and your big chiclet teeth in front of this camera, in front of email one more damn time and ask any of us, working class folks who are here trying to pay bills for some money for your campaign or anything else, I will throw something at you. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you like politicians. You out here asking us for money. No, you need to be asking Trump and Emily ass over there at GSA where the hell the transition money at. Like, and y'all ain't finna be paying us that money back. Y'all out here asking folks in the middle of a pandemic for money to fund your transition. That was the dumbest I have ever seen in my life. And you have got to be kidding me. Y'all have got to be kidding me. Y'all are out here asking these folks for money. When y'all should be out here giving us money because we are in the middle of a pandemic. We are being attacked by an invisible army that we all know is here. We just don't know where she at exactly. Like, we should have been had another, we should be working on our third $1,200 check. Honestly, we should have had a check every month until this shit was done. But we can tell that the American government, this U.S. government, whatever, really, the people in power really do not care about any of us. They only care about keeping themselves in power, which is why we have a president out here is trying to plan a coup. Like, literally out here trying to overturn the election. Like, the Michigan just certified their election. You had 2 Republicans and 2 Democrats that had to come to vote and certify the election. And one of the folks said, girl, I'm not even voting. And one of them said they ain't voting. And the other one voted for it and said, I didn't see no fraud. There is no fraud. There is no election fraud. There is nothing. This man has losing cases. He's only won 2 out of 25 cases. Like, it's just over with. But none of these Republicans have gotten up and said anything, said, hey girl, we need to get to the business of government. So I don't want to hear any more about this radical stuff and talking about something, oh, it's radical, say defund the police. It is radical for a president to be out here trying to overturn an election that he clearly lost by 6 million votes. And how many electoral votes? Like, the people voted your ass out. Republicans should be out here saying, no, we are in the middle of a pandemic. We don't have time for you to be holding funds and stopping the transition. You lost. You lost. You got folks like Ted Cruz and you got Marco Rubio. Honestly, I really wish we had the spirit of Guatemala right now. Like, baby, they was walking up to the court, the houses, to the state house with guillotines because y'all are no longer serving the people. Yeah, and I wonder how long will this continue before folks be like, you know what, to hell with it. Like, y'all out here telling black folks, oh girl, they done came out in these massive droves to vote out this racist white man. They done came out to vote this man out, and now he got enough power to say, well, you know what? I want y'all to throw all their votes out. Like, this is the stuff that y'all call democracy. And one Republican, I can't remember, official or whatever said, if this had happened in any other country, we would be out here saying this is not democracy, because it's not. This is U.S. imperialism. That's all it is. It's white supremacy. That's all. This is not. They're not for the people. It's just words. It's just cute branding. That's all it is. These folks don't care about us. It's ridiculous for us to be out here seeing people wait 3-4 hours to get a test. And we've been in this shit since March. It is literally ridiculous. Like, I really can't. I really hate it here. I really hate it. The only thing we got in the U.S. is some internet. It ain't even that fast. Girl, it's really stressing me out. Like, I really can't. Really can't keep her. So I think I talked about everything. If there's anything that I missed, I'll probably carry it on the next video. But I do want to end on talking about Megan Thee Stallion's album. You know, Megan Thee Stallion did a good job on the American Music Awards. The American Music Awards, I didn't watch all of it, but the stuff I did watch, I was so turned off with that stuff with Doja Cat getting an R&B award. Doja's album was not R&B, it was like pop. I'm not really seeing how it was an R&B. Y'all just put this black woman in the closet. Woo! Anyway, Megan Thee Stallion's album, good news. I listened to it on the car. I'm not a big music head. I liked it. I thought it was cute. I don't think that it was one of those albums that just kind of blew you out the water in the very beginning. But I'm gonna hold off because I think some albums really have to grow on you. I think had I been listening to this at the house, I don't think it would have blew me out. But listening to it on the car, like, it was cute. I liked it. I think Circles, Put Me to Sleep. Y'all know I love pop stuff, so that was cute. The little whatever. She had some cute songs on there to me. But some folks are saying the album is not that good. Some people didn't like it, but I see a lot of folks that saw it said it was good. It was really, really good. I think Megan, one of my friends, Zay, was out here, and he made sense. He said that Megan needs to find some writers for her hooks because her hooks don't be really hitting like that. Megan is a writer. Like, you can tell she writes her own music. So it's gonna take her some time to perfect and see what works and what doesn't work. But I really have a lot of hope for Megan Thee Stallion. I think she really cares about her stuff. That's why I'm willing to give Megan some more, because I can tell she really values her stuff. She's not really out here just trying to do it necessarily for just money and making it clear that I'm only here for the money. She really values like it. So that's why I can see her lasting the test of time versus somebody else who's only out here putting music out to be able to sell the next merchandise. But that's all I get. That's my thoughts on that. Maybe I'll get with Deshaun and T. Maybe we'll talk about Megan Thee Stallion's album and other things. Let me know if y'all interested in that. I hope y'all are having a fabulous week. Make sure y'all social distancing, washing y'all hands, doing all those things, because the pandemic is real, girl. She's out here collecting souls, girl, like she is Ursula, honey. And I just don't want to be one of them girls. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye. Pick up and kill it. Stop, please.